The Colts have wrapped up their first week of training camp with a sold-out practice on Saturday night. And so far, fans have been largely excited about what they are seeing.
Indy's new quarterback is looking sharp on the field. Brad Brown shows us how Matt Ryan's also making big strides behind the scenes.
Second week of Colts training camp, another big crowd on this Tuesday at Westfield as the Colts put the pads on for the very first time. As the hitting begins, not quite to 1,000% yet, but certainly an opportunity for the guys to get out and start feeling things at a little different level as they get into the month of August now. And of course, that first preseason game comes up just a week from Saturday, so the calendar, the clock is just going to keep on ticking. As for Matt Ryan and the offense, we saw in the very short span of those first three practices of last week, things really starting to click for this group. Ryan talking to us today as they get into this second week, get into pads and start to feel things out a little better here as August gets going.
Football starts today, and the work we've done up until this point is really important, but, it changes. It changes a little bit when you get in your pads. You got to adjust to that. You got to get used to that, and you got to let things slow down for everybody. Just take a deep breath, relax, and go play, and that's why it's good. It's good we're in him. It's good we're going to get this time on the field to work through it.
Just the way he's kind of come in and led the team and the offense. It's a lot to assimilate. I think he's really taken ownership of the offense at a high level, having command of it, knowing what we want to do. But even more than that, just connecting with the guys one-on-one, these receivers, spending a lot of time with the receivers, tight ends, running backs, just to make sure we're all on the same page. I think it's been very good.
When you're coming into a new organization, it's everybody. It's everyone that you're learning. And so every day is critical. Every film session, that we have after practice, to be able to watch it. It's one thing to feel it out there. It's another thing to go in, confirm either what you thought or maybe be corrected, of what you thought you had saw is maybe not it. And, they're invaluable for us right now as a group.
Matt has talked a lot about how much he likes his receivers room, and the receivers talking back the other way about how they like having this veteran quarterback key with a receivers group that averages under the age of 24. We'll talk more about that coming up tonight on the news at 6. And Reggie Wayne, the Colts wide receivers coach, 87, grabbing the whistle, putting the sweats on. Is he an old man? That's up for debate, but he certainly is in charge of a very talented group. We'll have more as we continue our coverage here at Westfield. At Colts training camp, Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.